So how's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video today. On this main Luton Town Taste video, it's going to be another debate video where I'm going to be discussing the George Saville situation at Luton Town FC. Basically today I'm going to be discussing my personal thoughts and opinions on George Saville of Luton Town and why I believe he was unfavoured by Jack Wilshere towards the end of last season. Quick side note as well, if you're wondering why I keep looking down during this video, it's because I'm reading some notes off of my phone that I previously prepared for this video, so just keep that in mind. So when doing a quick overview of George Saville, he obviously signed for Luton last summer on a free transfer from Millwall, and he brought 200 appearances from Millwall and basically a bunch of championship experience. The now 32-year-old looked set to be pretty much a starter for Luton when Bloomfield did sign him. Obviously this was before Wilshere's reign, and he looked like he was going to be an influential player for us last season. When overviewing his season, he made 38 appearances for Luton, 26 of those being starts. He got 2 goals and 5 assists, and he got the second highest assist for a Luton Town player last season as well, just to put that to know. In total he played 2,325 minutes for Luton and got 7 yellow cards as well. Obviously towards the start of the season, Saville looked like he was going to be amazing for us. I mean, he was starting most of the games, he played full 90-minute matches, and on top of that he scored against Wigan and Reading. But towards January and mid-February he did kind of drop off. He appeared briefly off of the bench and was unused, really, to be honest, and Jack Wilshere just seemed to not really favour him amongst other players. The likes of Liam Walsh and obviously Jordan Clark were getting in over him, and then ever since we signed Casey Palmer as well, he was a set on player to play that 10, therefore Jordan Clark dropped in, and yeah, the midfield situation at Luton completely changed. Some of the examples where he dropped minutes towards the sort of mid stage of the season, or I guess pretty much more the latter stage, he played like 1 minute at Stevenage, 2 minutes at Blackpool, 8 minutes at Bradford. His minutes just completely declined and dropped down, and he just was not getting the game time he really deserved. However, towards the end of the season, Saville's games did pick up and his performances were more consistent. For example, he played 90 minutes against Burton, he played 90 minutes against Port Vale as well as Reading, and against Stockport County he played 88 minutes. So towards the end of the season, this kind of change of his game time did happen quite drastically, I guess you could say. A lot of Luton fans did describe George Saville as a kind of stop-start player. He was kind of in and out of the team last season. That is probably the perfect way to kind of put it. Obviously he's 32 years old, so you can kind of bring that into the equation with regards to age. Obviously he's not going to be able to keep up with some of the other younger players in the team, like your Jake Richards, for example. You can also contradict that because he also has tons of experiences. He's played for a tremendous amount of clubs and got a lot of championship experience, and when you put them two factors together, it's hard to decide which sort of side you're on. But when bringing my personal opinion into this discussion, I personally see it as I feel like he was unfavoured by Wilshere last season. He was starting under Bloomfield and he was doing really well under Bloomfield, and then all of a sudden we just started to see him kind of stay on the bench. And don't get me wrong, I understand that our midfield was really Casey Palmer in at 10, and then we had obviously Clark and Walsh in behind him. But even with regards to the players like Vandenberg was getting in over him. I remember Vandenberg starting 3 games in a row towards the end of the season over George Saville, and I'm like, what are you doing, Wilshere? We've got an experienced midfielder sitting on the bench who can literally slot in and play that sort of defensive midfielder role while the likes of Jordan Clark were injured, and he still picked Vandenberg over him. I'm just like, what are you doing? So when that was all going on, that's when my decision was kind of concluded with regards to Wilshere not favouring him. And now when going on to next season, it's going to be interesting to see how Saville really gets into this team. In my personal opinion, I think he's a quality midfielder. I know a lot of people may not favour him as much as I do, but from what I've seen of him, he controls and dictates play really well in midfield. He's very strong on the ball. He makes some great interceptions and challenges. He's not afraid to slide tackle. He obviously takes the odd yellow, but he is a really, really good player for this Luton team, and we need to bring him into the team more. And next season, I'd like to see him get more game time under Wilshere. Now, obviously, there's going to be a debate as to whether or not Jordan Clark and Walsh do stay. They're still in contract negotiations as I'm filming this video. If one of them did go, I believe Saville should slot straight in, or if he's not going to get the game time, we need to consider his future at Luton. As a player, I feel like he deserves to be getting consistent League One football, maybe not Championship, but consistent League One football at the level we're at. And if he's not getting that, he may want to leave himself. So it'd be interesting to see what happens with Saville this summer. But let me know in the comments below, guys, what you think. Hopefully you've found this video informative. It's a video I've been wanting to make some time because I really do rate George Saville, and I hope this whole situation can figure out whether or not he stays at Luton or whether or not he goes. But thank you for watching today's video, guys. As I have probably said in the previous video to this, if I've planned it all right, I will be in America as this video is posted, so I don't think there's going to be many more videos after this. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Stay tuned on the channel for future Luton content. I'll catch you guys on my next video. Thanks for the support. Peace out.